Welcome back, everyone, to the puzzle series. Last episode we left off at 500 rating, so let's see if we can push on to 800. Alright, again we're gonna go off our checklists, we're gonna look for checks. So do I see a check? I think I do. Check! And, oh! I'm so happy I'm supported by my bishop. So try to look for these sort of like cannon battery that can launch your queen up there. King has no escape. And that's checkmate. So we can see our king doesn't have the free pawn, so he has an escape square. But wait a minute. Our bishop is looking at that escape square, so that's not really an escape square. And we can give a check with the same devastating result. Checkmate. Alright, wait a minute. Is that a check? I think it is. And where can the king go? Can't go here. Can't go here because our king takes away that square. Can't go here. Same story. So, I'm thinking this is checkmate. And it is. Let's see. Can we find a check? A Czech Republic. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see a check right away. A one that works. I mean, this is nothing. This is nothing. How are we gonna do this? Okay, I can tell. My queen is under attack, my knight is under attack. That's an issue. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's an issue. But what if we take the knight, and then the bishop has to take, and now we get what we call a fork. And we win the bishop. Okay? So the fork was that I attacked the bishop and the king at the same time. And those are great, especially because the king always has to move or has to, you know, someone has to block, and then you win a piece. Alright, great stuff. Oh, a little greedy by my opponents. And again, we have a king that can't escape. So I'm seeing this. That's a check. And how can he protect? Well, so. But is that a problem? No, because we got the knight here. So I'm thinking this. Obviously, you could have blocked here, but you still take because nothing defends. And it eventually leads to checkmate. That's the point. Okay? Uh-oh. Yeah. Lights out. The queen comes flying in. I hate queens. Wouldn't it be nice to take that queen off the board? Yeah, I think it would be. Now, the only question is, how do we do that? Another pin. So I don't know. I'm not sure which one of these pin works the best. I'm just gonna guess this one. So that's apparently wrong. So it had to be this one. Then. What?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
So even I make mistakes. I got my eyes on the birdie, and it would even result in my loss, but I totally missed the fact that this is just checkmate. All right, so you see, even I make mistakes. Well, this is easy. We see a king with no escape, so we just give it a check, and boom. I think this is a checkmate, no? Because the king can't go here. Can't go there then anymore. So yeah. Let's not overthink it. Okay, ouch. That hurts. But wait a minute. Two pieces looking at this. I think that's it. And it is. So I see a check. I think in check. And that's checkmate. So your natural instinct is to be like, oh wait, I gotta take that one back. But always look for checks first. And then you can sometimes yield much better results. Yield. That's a nice word. Anyways, I'm seeing my queen with a check here. And wait a minute, it's supported by the rook. And this knight is taking away the defense of the queen. So, I think this is it, and it is. This is a sticky situation. The knight defends the rook. So if I take it... But wait a minute. This square is also available. Maybe we should do that. And guess what? It's checkmate, because once the rook goes here, we go here. It's defended, so we win. Just right off the bat, I'm seeing check. That pawn is undefended. And I think the king's got no escape, right? Because this pawn is blocking his escape. Checkmate. Okay, so our pawn is about to promote. Let's make sure it can promote. And there we go, and that's gonna lead to checkmate eventually. So be mindful when you see a pawn is protected by the rook. Just give a check so the king can't stop the promotion anymore. Oh! We're in trouble now. Or are we? Our queen is looking at this pawn. Our rook is looking at this pawn. So we've got... And now this is sort of counterintuitive. You think like, okay, my queen, I gotta keep my queen on the board. But in this case, we actually gotta sacrifice her to deliver a checkmate. Okay? Because the rook's gotta defend, and then we just... Doesn't matter. Because we win the game. Oh! Oh. Kind of a bad moment to be pushing a pawn, because I've got a check. And that would lead eventually to checkmate. Because wherever the king goes, I slide, and then I bring the queen over, and it's GG. Okay? Same old story. Two pieces looking at a square. Checkmate. So, I'm seeing check. And I think I'm seeing mate. Because even though this pawn attacks, you know, check is more important. Where can the king go? Nowhere. Ooh! Bad situation. We're being forked. But even worse situation. Our knight, what is defended, is also protecting this square where we can give a check. And we can even deliver mate. Owie. I'm seeing a check. And I'm seeing a mate. Because the knight would take away this square. Take away this square. And who's gonna stop me? Nobody. Well, I'm seeing my knight looking at this square. I'm seeing my queen looking at this square. I'm seeing no escape for the king. I'm seeing checkmate. Oh, I see my bishop looking at this square. I see my queen looking at this square. I'm thinking checkmate. Now, this is a pattern you must know. If the kings are facing each other and the king is on the back rank, the king can't go here. The king can't go here. So if we make sure that the last line is totally blocked off by a rook, it's checkmate. Because where can the king go? Nowhere. Alright. Time flies when you're having fun, and I'm seeing a checkmate. It's another example of sacrificing our lovely lady for a win. Okay, so excuse me for the one blunder that I made. That was kind of dumb. It happens, so don't get discouraged when you get a puzzle wrong, because even I get puzzles wrong, and even really simple ones. So yeah, 800s. Let's see if we can push it to 1100s. The next episode. Yeah.